Hello, how is everybody? Let's look at the building. Hello, building. How are you? Yay! And my editorial. I forgot what it was going to be, damn it. Oh well. Oh, I can hear them running. Oh, they just closed the doors. As usual. It's the start of the weekend. It'll be interesting. I'd love to see a bunch of people here doing their thing. You know, the usual. So Nora's probably still on. I'm going to blame Nora when I start going into the Illuminati again. That was like something I delved into when I was a teenager at the same time as Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What, nobody loves me yet? What the heck? Okay, fine. I'll just sit against here for a minute. Oh God, isn't anybody here yet? Oh my God, you have to see. They don't know it's not... Yes, all aboard the Cutie Express. Look, hon. They don't know it's not paint. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh, and look what I did. Look what they did. Wow. Yeah, it's paint. It comes off. Oh, let's see. How can I do this? Oh my God. You cannot put flyers up here. The paint comes right off. I should keep this just to show them. Oh, that's bizarre. Hi, Tsuki. Yeah, look, they put a piece of paper over it, and then when I took it off, because it's not real paint, it's chalk, it took the paint off the pole. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yes, you be good, no face. So you guys putting a piece of paper over my Sharpie chalk, bozos, you took some of the paint off that pole when I took it off. I have it right here too, so in case anything ever happens to me about it, see? I'll just show them the, I keep staring at it. Oh my God, hi. Yay, cool. Because, you know, I want you on tonight for some of that soda action. And Orion, because he is really cute when he's like close up and big. But look, they put a piece of paper because nobody bothered to check my writing, because that is a Sharpie chalk pen. Chalk, yes. And that was a Bud Light 18-wheeler probably going to the local club because this weekend is Pride weekend. But yeah, so when I took off the piece of paper from Scotch tape, it took off some of the paint on the pole. So that's interesting. And it took off more paint right there, but I sort of pushed it back. So yeah, and I even went like this. See, it's chalk. It comes off. That is so weird. So yeah, I'm keeping the piece of paper that you used instead of trying to get it off with water, because there's paint on it, so I can show people what's going on. Because yeah, I'll give you this so you won't peel more freaking paint off the pole. It's chalk. It's a chalk marker. It comes off. Brains are dangerous, guys. And you really deserve it this time. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's just crazy. I know it's been a week, and I was going to make an editorial announcement, and that's what I figured with the first minute, nobody's here. And I completely forgot what I was going to say. It's been a crazy week, but my club is still open, and I'm not playing anybody's game of I'm getting back at somebody. So, hi SPTV fans. So, oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I'll tell No Face finally, because you still won't get it. No Face, your nickname is Sean, so you still won't get it. I told you. I know. I mean, look at that, and the big old hole it left. It's just so weird that they screwed up so badly. I'm surprised nobody tried to, like, that's why it was still there, I guess, yesterday, because nobody's tried to take it off. And so they've done more damage to the pole near them than I ever did. Oh my God, they're so stupid. Yeah, I'm going to take it home as a trophy because, or I'm going to see if I can find, maybe a policeman will come and get after me today. So if he does, I'll just show him what they did. I'm just going to hold this. Oh my God. That was my brother, sorry. I had to tell him he had plans on Sunday if he liked it or not. So, it is so strange. I mean, maybe you should stay in there. Maybe your friends and family don't want to see you because you guys are not very bright. Maybe they didn't get you in a spot when you were down and out. I mean, I would prefer you guys to get out of there because it is a cult, but really, people, you never try to wash anything down first, huh? Oh my God, no wonder they write a knowledge report if they ask a question, because you have no knowledge. I'm sorry, but I have to pick on you right now. Let's go walk down the street and see if they've unlocked their door, because we did make a report yesterday, so... Let me see, I can't see you. I'm only doing my one phone now. I think it's S-E-A-N. I don't remember. And I'll tell you one of these days. So, we don't even have to say No Face when we talk about you guys. We just say Sean. I get to the point where I'm starting to call Carrie Ann Soda's mom. And Fuzz is always Fuzz. So... But yeah, oh my God, they're so stupid. And they can't even afford to get the right color paper. So maybe I should put it on this one too. So I think I could have swore that guy, that bus guy is radios, or what he's listening to said Scientology. You know, at this point, I think I would try to get out, considering how bright your anti-tech is. If you want to leave, check your credit report first. Go to the biggest library around here, which is the main one. It's about 4 or 5 blocks away. Go in clothes that you don't wear here, including shoes and undies, and go look stuff up. Make a Google account or a Yahoo account. You can still do that they won't know about. And then go look up your FICO score, and then run something that's called a people search, which I think is about $35, to find out if you are enrolled, are part of something that you don't know about, and find out what your real address is. If it's up here, that's fine, but if it's down there, that means they're holding your mail, which is illegal, a federal offense. So you'll want to do that so you can start clearing your credit, because you can call the agencies that have you listed as owing money, and then you can straighten it out with them. You can get negotiation with them. You don't have to do it. I mean, you don't have to have somebody do it for you. Lawyers are not involved at this point. And so you can go call them up, negotiate. They'll usually take $1 out of 5 that you would owe them. So that's a good thing. And then you can start working on paying them back, and you can actually even use that for your own credit, because your credit will go up by repaying the collection agencies. So the world will not collapse. The organization will not fall apart. You will not get pneumonia and die. And then you can look for a job too that's a 9 to 5-er, so you can start getting out and making real money instead of being stuck as a public making money that's at night time. Unless you do it online. There are online places. Amazon's Mechanical Turk will give you, you fill things out, and then you can start doing things as lowly as picking bananas out of a receipt for 2 cents. And then you work your way up and you get more experience, and they will give you better jobs there. So you can even work on that when nobody's looking. So after that, you can start like getting real jobs. All it is experience. That's all they care about is experience. They really don't care about education until you get into the executive phase. And usually that's like 1 of a million VP executive range, because they also love to use you as a something to tell people that, look, they didn't graduate high school, or they didn't get an AA, or they didn't get a master's, and they can show that people like you and me, because I didn't graduate, can do something in the world that does not require hours and hours of useless college most of the time, because you wind up getting some kind of weird degree that really didn't work in the office anyway. And they always need office people. AI will never take place of that. So that's how you can start doing things to get your life fixed up and start climbing out of the gutter of credit and experience that they have. Freaks. And look, there's a new one. Can you see it? All visitors must register at the reception desk prior to entering. Media terms will be arranged in advance by calling the Director of Public Affairs. The use of cameras inside the church is prohibited. The church is private property and refuses entry and to remove any person. Yeah, but you have to be trespassed first, and you're not going to touch me if you ever try to remove me. Remember that. So, and I haven't been trespassed yet. Telling me to get off the curb is not a trespass. Are they doing this on purpose? There is, unless they're really trying to clean up the place finally. They tried to clean the window, but the whole mirror is gone off of this one. Isn't that weird? Let's see. I'm going to back. Somebody was saying this morning on Susie's feed, because I was watching hers. That was it. Besides the fact that is funny that I started watching Susie's because she was being harassed. So, and now I'm a member, I think. So if she has them, I always go to like the bottom tier of subscriptions and memberships when I go to someone, because it's like we all need money for certain things. So let's see. Yeah, if Papa Cat's here till 2:30. Wait a minute, what happened to your 2 o'clock? So let's see. Yes, and SPTV, yes. Sitting on defense. Yep. We all need it, trust me. Good. Then you'll actually think it's funny when we. You have to see, Sean is a bartender. I think it's SEAN, hun. Even though if he was from the Midwest, it would be like Sean Cassidy. They say pop in Portland. So that's why I call Carrie Ann's big furry grouchy faced beast Pop. And she knew who I was talking about when I said I want to see Pop. So, because me and my dad used to go at it when I was a kid. He'd say Pop, I'd say soda. He'd say Pop because he, what was it? Well, I know at least one of my aunts was a Dr. Pepper fan. And I thought the only thing that was useful with sodas without caffeine was nothing. But I don't really drink sodas. Ah, okay. Shut up. We speak our own speak here. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you know you probably had somebody in your family that would tell you that my writing cult on there was a chalk Sharpie? They're very popular right now. You can even get them at Daiso, which is a really cool place to hang out. Everything's $1.75 unless otherwise told. Mostly everything is $1.75. They have a great, the Daiso in Emeryville has a great Hello Kitty collection. So, and I get them for $1.75 a piece. I bought a ton of Hello Kitty the other day, and day before yesterday, and it still only cost me $27. It was so cool. It was being stuck in traffic here and not ready to be at my doctor's office, so I stopped at Daiso and got a bunch of kitty stuff that I'm going to totally bribe people, that I'm actually going to make little Hello Kitty bags and make people like $75 for shipping, and I'll give them out to people who like Hello Kitty, because I'm not the only old lady who likes Hello Kitty. My doctor likes Hello Kitty, even though she's like 12. It's amazing how your medical people get younger and younger. Did I miss a gold? I can't tell. No, he's got elbow pads. Oh God, don't tell me that elbow pads are coming back. Shoot me. Ugh. A rum and tab. Oh my God. Blech. No, they don't. Wasn't Tab Shasta? We were the headquarters for Shasta. They had a building in Hayward, and it had a big Shasta can on top of it. So, and there was here like a Coca-Cola sign that was awesome. Please, 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 no. See, they won't even come to me when I made graffiti. Well, removable graffiti. I'm gonna laugh about that like all night. A Kahlua and ginger, Jesus. Yeah, it is cheaper than OT8. That is gross. Kahlua and ginger ale. Just thinking about it grosses me out. Do you wish you were on a beach? Do you wish you were on our beach? It's beautiful. The ocean is beautiful. And you can almost see the sharks glowing. Don't you want to be out of there doing something constructive for your planet instead of sitting in here and just trying to make money all the time and having to worry about how much you're making and having to worry about if someone's going to yell about that you're not making any money? So if you were out here, you could actually do something instead of being so insulated that you don't know what the real world is doing. Face it, even the publics don't know what you're doing all the time, because you only pretty much talk to Scientology people. So even if you're public, it's very insulated. No matter what the other people say in public, you can get out and get an education. Laney College in Oakland is offering free education, which is a community college where you can get associates at. And then you can get a job starting with something as easy as Amazon Mechanical Turk. And then you can find out what you owe or own. I wouldn't put it past them if they make you guys buy condos by accident or without you knowing. Who knows? You can own a car and you don't know it. You can do that on just going on People Search, peoplefinder.com. It'll cost about $35. So, oh, I've got to walk more. That was my watch. My watch bugs me. I have an aggressive walking thing that I have to walk every, 270 steps every hour. So, but my doctor would like it. So, Zima. What's a Zima? That sounds familiar. So I stopped drinking in 2008. So I've only tried drinking once. It was for a port when we were on vacation at Christmas time in DC, because we used to go before someone like won the election, and we were toasting his dad. His dad loved port, and we got these really expensive ports, and I drank maybe half of it before I was like, woo, I'm tipsy. So next time it'll be one nice glass of port so I can have a taste toast. So, because his dad was the neatest thing, and like those windbreaker jackets ever. Him and I got on like a house on fire, which was hilarious considering he was a FUD PhD and specialized in what he had his PhD in, and revered by the world, and then there's me, the uneducated, girlfriend, going, so, blah, 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 blah. So he loved me because I knew about history. And I was talking, hold on. So let's go over credit again. So you have credit, or you don't have credit, or your credit score is below 0, which is impossible because you can't. It'll be dead zero, and you can't really do anything with no credit. You can't really exist in the world nowadays without credit or without a credit card. That's another thing you can do. You can get what looks like a real credit card, but it's called a prepaid credit card. And as long as you keep money in that account, you can use it as a real credit card. That is another way to start, just in case your club doesn't allow bank accounts anymore. So you can actually start putting away like $1 every pay period that you get paid. And you'd be surprised how much that stuff goes up. You can even put a bank account in a different name, say even your maiden name, or if you can get your parents or your brothers or sisters to start an account, and you become a designated signature or something like that, so you can have the account in their names, but you can use it too. Things like that you can do to get out of here, because it's not impossible. It's not tremendously hard. It's a lot of talking to other people to get your things straight. And weirdly enough, a lot of customer service, or even really if you're with them in real life, they will be sympathetic to what you go through, because they can tell, sort of like any salesman, they can tell when you're lying or not. And if you're telling the truth, they'll know it. And you'd be surprised how many people will help you get out of this horrible race that you're in here, because all this is for making money. And that's how you can climb out of the mire of a low credit score. It'll take a little while, but hopefully by then you'll be at a real job, or a real good online job that you've worked on, and you'll be able to get your stuff together faster than they can think. So also figure out a way to hide your stuff really well. That way, when they come inspecting where you live, when you're not paying attention, they won't find it. So don't do the between the mattress thing. Find somewhere to put it. Even I can't say what. Just be creative, because this would just be giving them directions. So that's what you'd want to do. Start your own life all over again, but start it in a different way so you won't have to worry about this. Freaks. Notice the boombox didn't go on again? I should actually check it with some Scientology crap and see if they... See, look at that. That's the paint from the pole. It's it's not good paint, because people really do real graffiti. You can see real graffiti right here that they painted over. See, the paint's not great, but it's for my graffiti is chalk. I just don't want to do it on the ground, even though I got a pink chalk pen from Daiso. So maybe I will I'll see what it looks like. I was surprised that the pink, you can tell it's not that great, but at least it says called. Okay, what am I missing again? Okay, there aren't a lot of people here. They're all at Nora's house. Yeah, watered down so it's not even pink. Aren't they pink? I used to love champagne. That was the thing. When I turned 21, my brother bought me a case of champagne. I got to pick it. So I had Mum all over the place, and at least one Dom, and then I had a Magnum of Mum, and had my birthday. I think we all had a collective birthday because some of us turning 21, something like that. So I actually walked around with a big old margarita glass, looks like a big old champagne glass, with my mom, and gave everybody champagne. Back in the old days when you could get a room at the Hampton Inn, those suite rooms, and have a party. So it was definitely under the luck of nobody ever busted us. Should have realized I was a lucky one. I'm taping the thing to my purse strap. Oops. We don't take pictures of children. That's not nice. There are a lot of people here. This is the real cool part. There are groups and groups of people here. It's so neat. Yes. And that's what I forgot to do. I think somebody just crowed at me. That's what I forgot to do, was check the damn door. Now I gotta walk back up there again so I can check the damn door. So, actually, someone just said here that the front door is not just for going in. It can also be for going out. Have you guys ever thought of that? I'm sure if you just wanted to skip everything, you could put everything you really need into your purse and then dodge it to somewhere around here. Or if you're behind my car, because I know you guys know what my car is now because the curtains weren't up before I drove by. If you're hiding behind my car, I'll just ask a couple of questions and then take you home to start the process. It's no big deal. I mean, that's what compassion does, is it makes you care about your fellow man. Don't listen to these people. You need to care about your fellow man. You never know when you might need them. It's like, how many times do I have to say this to people? So I love it. I can't believe they I'm actually a little miffed about them taking the paint down. So if anybody's gonna flyer here, please flyer all the way around so you didn't get any tape on the pole, because who knows how long it'll take to paint it back. This is it is San Francisco. It is a city. It does have bureaucracy like everybody else. So, freaking sewers. Yeah, you like that one, No Face? I actually used it. Sometimes I think saying what chat says is a good contributor to what's going on. So, yeah, I'll see if they have cookies for Papa Cat. I actually don't even know if they do today because there are tons of people here. It's neat. You can tell it's Pride weekend. It's like, I'm sure the Castro, there's one famous bar that it's got like this rooftop thing on it and everybody hangs out on it. It's just like, oh my God. Thank God it's only one story up because, somebody falls from it for Pride weekend. And our triangle's still up on our hill, which is near Twin Peaks. If anybody's around here, go look up in the hills and see the big pink triangle. I always want it to be there all month, but it's only there for 2 weeks. So, since it's June. So let me think, what else today? Moose. Let's talk about Canadians. Canadians! Oh my God! I just thought about it. Do you know I have a Mr. Bill toy too? I think they were supposed to be dog toys, and it's in my cat basket. I don't think anybody played with it, or maybe the one who passed last year played with it. I should take it out and clean it, and just start bringing it with me so I can just start saying no all the time. Yeah, and I have an AI calendar. I'm trying the AI calendars, and it just popped up with something that doesn't match. Yet another thing to do when I get home. So, yeah, PTS for Life got a grant to go to counseling from SPTV Foundation. Now, doesn't that rock? That is so cool. Especially considering he's such a nice guy. So, I've watched him do Vancouver before, and it's just like, him talking to people he knows is hilarious, because there have been a couple of people who talk to them and realize they shouldn't be, and then it's all clam up and walk away. So that would be neat if we could get people who were up to protesting doing their home base, so they would know everybody, the second gens, because most of the second gens went in really, really young. So yeah. Oh no! He came out when I was little too, so everybody went around saying, oh no! Oh. Okay, phone number, guys. I need the phone number. I even don't know my dad's phone number, okay? I don't know Papa Cat's phone number. His I might have to tattoo because no, he actually didn't get to stay. I've had my number for 21 years. Papa Cat had to change when I think we changed cell carriers. But that was probably also like, thinking back on it, it was probably also a quota thing to get it under their phone numbers. So, come on, people. Please. I need the phone number. I'm just going to sit here and stare at them like this and not say a damn thing. Oh, God. Well, let's go check on the door again. So, and let's see if they'll turn on the boombox now. Because like I said, they don't when I talk about credit or board or jobs. So, oh, I've lost 2 people already. Wow. I am so not interesting today. I thought I wasn't interesting yesterday, so I watched me. And of course, since I don't sound like me, I actually laughed at myself. So that's the one advantage. Since I don't show my face, I can listen to my own streams. So I thought yesterday it was a little bit slow in the uptake. But I'm actually more tired today because of the stress. I guess last night I was so tense up on my body, I feel like I have a hangover. And I'm starting to use that word liberally, and it makes me think, what were the old hangovers like? Because being Native American, you do wind up with diabetes. It's one of those things. Our bodies do not like sugar. So I should have known I was going to be diabetic when I get those ferocious hangovers. So let's see. I don't think they can call their mat. Ooh. Okay. That one opens. They still don't have the other one open. Maybe I can call and ask. Like public service or something. You know, something bureaucratic that I can ask them to do. Both doors have to be unlocked during business hours. So, and if it's supposed to be back there at night, oh no, they said that people should go up front. Wait a minute. I'm having one of those epiphanies again. No problem, Suki. And when you go walking your puppies, you know what? Hi, I am Rob. Oh, shush. No face. Go. You can't. He's not here. I was going to say, go do dad jokes with Papa Cat. Let's see. No, it's plastic. It just looks like it's metal. Because I was thinking, wow, they paid money to say that. What was it? Oh, all visitors must register at the reception desk. It's like, I thought at nighttime this side was the reception desk, which will be fun because I have to do something tomorrow, which will make me have to come by here before they close. If I wind up finding a parking space, then yes, because this weekend should probably be safe because San Francisco gets so many tourists this weekend that because a lot of people come out for the parade because it's a big parade. Ooh, that might be for me. If you guys see, here's a cop car. Cop cars don't park around here. So we'll see if that's for me. I wonder. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, I'm just thinking dead air. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Every time I say dead air, I want to like put a dun-dun-dun-dun behind it. Let's see. Yeah, he's parked there. Where did he go? Okay, oh, there he. Oh, is he going to come for me? Yes, no, maybe? Or is he getting a piece of pizza? Let's see. Sorry, I know, I hate that noise, but I'm totally distracted the moment my mouth is hanging open. He's looking for something. Unless it's a distraction tactic for him to come to me. He might be coming for me. Here we go. Oh, officer. I don't want them to waste your time. bummer. Is this for me?
I don't know.
What is it?
Somebody called and I'm waiting for me to come talk to them. I thought 701 was the other side.
Huh?
I was at the wrong address.
They may be calling about this. Because I did this over here. But it's a Sharpie erasable chalk. You can take it off with water. Just in case that's what they're here for. So, they have a piece of paper over it. This one. And I took the tape off and it took off the paint on him.
Okay.
So they did more damage than I did. I mean, you can see I even tested it right there to make sure it'd come off.
Okay.
So if that's what it's for. Fine until right now. I didn't think they'd sick you guys on me just for a painted Sharpie. And I've already told them a couple of times that's what it is. It's a chalk Sharpie. So now they get to waste my tax dollars calling you in to make up something about me. You want to know the fun part though? They play their boom boxes in the back, but when I talk about leaving and fixing your credit and getting a job, the boom boxes go down. Yes! So, because I give them, my point is to get them out of there. And when I start talking about how you can get your credit back and how you can get a job and, you know, that experience is more in an office setting, the boombox never comes up. But when I come up and just start talking about leaving Scientology or that their little leader is only doing it for the money, then the boombox goes up. Because I think somebody complained here. I'm sorry. I'm just like, again? So, yeah, that's probably what they came for. They'll come out, tell you I'm horrible, blah, blah, blah. So, but I know one of you guys.
What's that?
I know one of you guys.
Who?
Hold on, people. Let me see if I can. I don't know. Hold on. I'll just put it over here.
Who's here?
I don't know. I think he gets moved around a little bit. At one time I know he was doing the motorcycle thing, and he's been in, I wouldn't be surprised if this is his retire year, because he's been in for at least 20 years.
Okay.
So, but that's why I always used to say, I know one of them, so they're not going to bother me.
Okay. What's your name?
Linda.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Scott.
Huh?
Scott.
Ah, nice to meet you. So yeah, I'll just go back to doing what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm just protesting, and listen.
I'm just asking.
Oh no, I was going to say, this is how loud I get. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you wish you were on the beach like I always talk about, roasting marshmallows? Don't you wish you weren't in there having to make money all the time? That's as loud as I get.
And you never cross the threshold. When people come out, you don't block them.
Oh God, no.
And
I
you
actually
never get
just say
confrontational.
no, I say I'm sorry when they leave. I tell them they have cooties. My big thing is cooties. So you'll hear me sort of like yell, my version of yelling down the street when I see like one of them in their outfits. You know, you have cooties. I've been on that step once, but that's because one of the children came out of the door one Sunday and they didn't do anything, so I sat on that step right there. They threatened to call the police. I threatened to call CPS.
I'm trying to expedite this so I can get
Oh yeah, totally. You shouldn't be sitting here listening to me go blah blah blah. Oh my God, I can't believe they called a cop on me. Oh no face, not even. I grew up with police. My best friend's mom was a cop. So they actually like it if treat them like they're normal. So that's the difference. And I also know a cop. So whatever I've told them, and they were waiting for him to be done, he'll just say, you know, doubt it. So let's see. Thank you, Tsuki. Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, he seriously is just looking at, I shook hands with him. He's just looking at me like, really? Is this why we're here? Sort of thing. It's like, and I told him to be ready that they're going to say something. So I might as well just hang out here until he's done so he doesn't have to go chase me up the street. So it's just so funny. It's like, I wish they don't pay taxes. I wish they wouldn't, like, you know, use mine. because, you know, it's like, it may not be the city I live in, but it's a state I live in. So I'm paying for him to be here, and they don't pay anything, or are just going to complain that I'm noisy. But I did tell him about the credit and the job thing of how they don't turn their boombox up. Hi, Cubs Champion 16. Thank you. Yeah, you guys could go around and tell everybody that I'm being investigated. Well, he didn't say me, so, but I'm sure it's me. I'm being investigated by Mr. Police Car there. And he didn't know my friend. So I'll probably go back and go, you know that chick that is always at the Scientology place? She says she knows blah blah. Thank you. I don't have an innate fear of policemen because I grew up with them. And seriously, my best friend in junior high school's mom, well, best friend, junior high school, we moved in together, were roommates with my brother. It was hilarious. Her mom was a cop in Oakland, and the Oakland police during the summertime, because she worked also at Santa Rita, which was extra money because back then cops didn't make a lot, and she was a widow. They'd come by and they go, would you guys get in your house, or do you want me to call your mom, to my friends? So our neighborhood was pretty darn safe because it was just, you know, their regular patrol. Whoever was on regular patrol then would just say, you know, would you go inside, or do I have to call your mother? So, and that was the whole neighborhood too. So that was the funny part, is that everybody from the neighborhood had to go inside at that point. So thanks, Carrie Ann. This means I get soda tonight then, doesn't it? If you go on. I'm not making you go on. Oh yeah, he even asked me if I was blocking people, and I'm like, no, because I don't. I learned from last time, you know. I don't stand in the middle anymore. I'm leaning against a door talking. You know, I'm not in anybody's pathway anymore. And if they mention that I'm blocking the one door that does work, I'll make sure I say that the other door is supposed to work too. So it'll be probably boring. I'll probably get the Wiggum? Who's Wiggum? I'm not in LA, I'm in San Francisco. Or I'm not getting it. I mean, hell yeah, I'm a little nervous because it is a police officer. But I'm not a big fan of the baseball caps. I like the old hats, but the old hats were heavy, actually. That was the thing. It's like, those old toppers were heavy. I didn't watch Simpsons a lot. Sometimes. But Bart drove me crazy, and my cousin loved it, so that's what his world existed. So it was like sort of this cousin backlash thing about, I don't want to watch it because all you do is keep showing it all the time, sort of thing. So I know one of these days I need to go back and watch The Simpsons. They're the ones with the Scientology episode, right? Right now we're watching From Earth to the Moon again. We haven't seen it in a long time, so we're just about to get to Apollo 11. So, because we watch something while we eat or after we eat. Yes, we sit at the couch and eat from there. Oh well. And he wants to walk, or he needs to get upstairs and work on some stuff. You know, DJ, real DJs put a lot of their mind into it. So, oh, South Park. Okay, see, I don't even get them right. No, but I think it was The Simpsons though. It had to be, because that was the memory that popped up. I don't think it was South Park. I think he was old enough not to be SV67. Say what? What? There's a cop in there talking to a Scientology person. I talked to him for a little while first. And since I was brought up by cops, and I know one now, I'm a little bit nervous, yeah, because who knows what he'll come out with. But I talked to him before, and basically I talked to him enough to run him away, going, I gotta go take care of this. So there's always that. So God knows how much she's saying right now, because she was waiting at the door, waiting to be done with me. So it's like, this isn't LA. I hope they realize that. Probably not. God knows what they're saying. I make them cry because I talk about being out here. And I actually even showed him how loud I am. Yeah, right. She's a real one. Yeah, I know. Then it was South Park, because that's what made Isaac Hayes leave. I loved Isaac Hayes. So my WhatsApp keeps showing the communes talking about diapers. They have so many kids in my commune. I'm getting used to them. The cats are getting used to them because they scream in our greenway. And the Super Bowl now sits at the screen door and just looks at them. Which is sort of nice. I would like to come home on 4th of July before all the fireworks start. We've had to do that for years. So, stop that. I don't think he'd want to use the restroom. But Lord knows what they're... Oh, I wonder if that means they have the website about me up yet. I'd have to say my whole real name. No, I think I'll look it up by myself. Or send the BFF to go look for it. So... But yeah, I even showed him the damage they did to the pole. So... they're probably embarrassed that they had to call the cops for Sharpie chalk. Yeah, I didn't even do it on the ground. I did it on the pole. So let's see. These are professional liars. So let's see what they say. So. So yeah, I get to sit here. This is going to take forever. I wanted to get on the freeway. I didn't take the husband's car because I thought it'd be easy to leave. What did I do wrong?
Really worried about your paint job? Can you just show me that it washes off and we'll all be good to go? I'll be good to go.
So it's right here. So
It'll come off more when you have like soap. It's just my finger. But see? It's chalk.
Do you have the pen with you just so I can see?
I did that like 2 days ago.
Like I said, I just want to do my due diligence.
I know. Do they call me the devil? Do they have a website up for me yet? Did they tell you? Do you know?
No.
They don't? Okay. Well, they bring websites up for people who have problems with them.
I'm just going to let them know it's a talk marker, but they're worried about this. So.
I know. Of course they're worried about that. Thank you. Neener, guys. Oh, the police are here because they don't know how to wash chalk off of a pole. They put a piece of paper over it. Because I have I'll show you guys too. I have a Sharpie, a chalk Sharpie. When I bought it, I even looked at it and it says it does wash off. So it says wet erase on it. So all they need to do is like use soap. It even says wet erase on it.
I'll do my due diligence.
Okay.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh yeah, no, I will. You have a good weekend. I know you have a busy one. See? I know he's a Scientologist. I know he quit the show because of it. I was so bummed. So now he's gone. See, getting in his car and he's leaving. So because you guys aren't the brightest things in the world, I swear to God. The Sharpie says on itself, wet erase. Don't ever waste my tax dollars again like that. Because you're not paying for them. I am, and I don't do anything illegal here. So, sorry. Freaks. See, now that he's not here anymore, I can be a little bratty. So. Well, they are if you talk to them normally. Believe it or not, if you treat them like human beings. All cops are nice. The last time I got a cop yelled at me or tailed at me, it was two of them, because God knows what they told him. And I told him what was going on. One went inside, the other one hung out with me, and we had a talk. And I always say, I grew up with cops. Legacy kids are not, they're like, usually they talk normally to cops. It's the ones who who have problems with them, because there are a lot of problem legacy children. But when you talk to them normal, they're normal with you. And I had nothing to hide, so I could talk to them extra normal. So I was hoping he was going to get me for the back door, because I'm standing in front of the back door that moves, and maybe he'd get the back door unlocked. So it was sort of like that. So maybe next time, or maybe later, I should put the chalk Sharpie on the damn emblem they have on the cement. So it's like, nice try, try again. So I know, that's why I keep it. I've got it like right here on my purse. And I even showed the policeman. So there, have a nice day. They're worried about it. Of course they are. But they're not bright enough to think about, like, that was the funny part. That this is still here after all those times. That's, what, 6 weeks now? And they never see that one. Transparent Post-it notes are the best thing on the planet. And I didn't even get like a 3M brand or anything. I got generic Post-it notes because I got like 6 packs, 6 like Post-it notes of like 50 or something like that for like $10. And so I just keep forgetting to make new Post-it notes because I've got silver Sharpie. So it's like, yay! And I didn't even like put my finger against like anything that would damage the C in cult. So hopefully it'll be gone tonight. It's like, you know what, guys? It even says wet erase. Be funny if the sun baked it in. I'll never use it again on that if it does, but because it'll take it off with a magic eraser. Magic erasers take off everything. It's like what I live for: Velcro and magic erasers. That's just wrong. That would be my motto. Give me Velcro and magic erasers and I can rule the world. Ooh, look, they took down on the back of that sandwich board, it used to say religious service in progress. I guess they realized that the front room that's covered in desks, I'm sorry that didn't work for you. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't even get a ticket. It says on the paint Sharpie itself, wet erase. You could have looked it up. Besides the fact that it's white, there isn't very many white permanent markers out there. I would know. I'm a goth girl. I have a ton of black paper. Oh my god. Yes, the back door is still locked, one of them. We made a report yesterday evening, so hopefully they'll get to that. It's like, it's also probably why I know more like things that are illegal and not illegal, is because when you grow up with a cop, you do like to rub it in their face that it wasn't illegal. Near. Well, when your best friend's mom is a cop and you call her mom, so she started out as a forensic tech and then became a cop. So she had a developing room that she told us if any one of us went in it, she will ground us ourselves. So forensic pictures are not pretty. It's like the TV shows. So yeah, and when she got married, she married a person who wasn't a police officer, and my parents went to the wedding. And when my dad was in the bathroom, this is the 80s, when my dad was in the bathroom, some guy offered him Coke. Not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola? Yeah. Cocaine. And he said, you do know that the bride's a cop, right? And that the band's a cop. Oakland Police used to have a really cool band. Yeah, I know. Maybe if... I have a feeling that if I was working on this now and a cop came up, he'd go, you're trying to clean the iron? Yes, because it's going to disintegrate. Okay? Just walk away. But yeah, so my dad tells the guy, the bride's a cop, half this place is filled with cops, and the band's a cop. And he said that when he left, when he got out of the bathroom, a couple of minutes later, the guy comes out, grabs his girlfriend, and leaves. I sort of want to know how many people left with him, because of course I was part of the bridal party. Oh no, you don't want to do that. What address are you looking for? They have cooties. This is Scientology. You don't want to go in there. I can help you, seriously. What address? think he's meeting someone. Whoops. Thank God it wasn't Scientology. Oh, you missed it, Public Cat. I had a cop. It was cool. Yes, the wedding band was the police. The Oakland police had a band, and I think it was just because people would complain about wedding music that used to play. They even came to my school once when I was in elementary school. So, yeah, so they have one for a long time. The problem is that Oakland police are having a problem with their mayor, besides the fact that their mayor was swatted by the FBI for real, and her whole family was for, I don't know what they were doing. I don't think it was child trafficking. Weirdly enough, I think it might have been merchandise. So maybe they won't be so mad anymore. But yeah, she changed their chief a couple of times on them, and she doesn't make any sense, and they're not happy. So part of the reason we have crime in Oakland right now is because the cops are pissed. But, you know, and we have a pyro. Oakland has a pyromaniac. He's setting abandoned cars, and he's set part of unhoused homeless encampments in a corner. Luckily enough, nobody's died yet or been hurt. And there were two running around at one time, because one was doing stuff around UC Berkeley. And he was a graduate of UC Berkeley, go figure.
Very articulate.
And he was living with his parents, go figure. But this pyromaniac, we don't know. We thought the Berkeley one was, but it wasn't. And so a couple of days ago, there was a fire, I thought, near a friend's house, and I texted her at midnight and go, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?" And I said, "There's a big fire." And she's like, I told her where it was, and she's like, "No, that's the other side." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she goes, "But thanks." I'm sure yesterday she's running around telling her friends, "Why didn't you call me? Why did Linda have to call me?" Or text her. So, because they all should be up at the same time. We are goths and industrial. Goth and industrial. So, God, the cars are going to be interesting this weekend too. Look at that one. That's like a Mitsubishi something. With a probably matte wrap on it. Oh yeah, if they're going to keep that door closed, I can like yell in this door and they can still go around me. Aren't you ashamed that didn't work? I'm sorry. The police did not arrest me. Besides the fact that they wouldn't arrest me for just graffiti. And the fact that I'm a little old lady, you freaks. Oh my God. Do you know they always talk about licking something? You know, people who left and had to, you know, go through these craps, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm on Scientology. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Tell all your friends so they'll come and look. Even though it would be probably a letdown, the fact that all I did was talk too much. When he went inside. And more subscriptions. Even though I want the hours too. If I could get the hours, I could be like Carrie Ann. She doesn't have 1,000 yet, and she got monetized, which is really neat. It'll keep Seta and Orion in pet food. I have figured out that I probably spend about $40 in gas a week, but that's because gas is outrageously expensive here too. So that's one of the things I figured out. Now I just have to figure out like cookie money and bagel money, because when I'm running behind, I always go to my favorite bagel place and grab what's called a Morning Star, which is bagel, cheese, and sausage. So, and they have it to the point where one of the owners makes jokes with me. So I call it the husband. He makes jokes with me, and he forgot the bagel dog. I gotta go remind him. Not on a weekend. He's forgotten bagel dogs to give me twice, because Mondays are a little bit tight for us, and I'll usually get him a bagel dog so we can have dinner at this point, and then I go hang out with the BFF. So I know, isn't it funny? I look like I'm in my 40s and I'm in my late 50s. I say it's all the virgins, what is it? It's all the blood of young virgins. There's a famous princess or some high up, like, royalty person somewhere around Transylvania. Can I make that any more vague? Who used to actually bathe in the blood of young virgins. So that's one of my clips, especially considering I'm a goth chick. It's like, it's because I bathe in the blood of young virgins. So, yeah, see, this is also what 3 years, 3 days a week at a public school of speech therapy gets you. Because I had a huge Cindy Brady list. Ah, the ghosts are at it again. Since you guys didn't get the way you wanted, I'm sure you're a little bit upset. I'm sorry, not. Just stop spending my tax money. Don't call them again. I don't do anything illegal that you can call them for. It's got to be expensive to have an officer, especially on Pride weekend, come here and have to talk to me and then talk to you guys. And considering he was smiling when he came out, you probably said some nasty crap about me. So that doesn't make me want to stay away from you guys either. It just draws me in more. Every time I want to get out, you make me come back. So think of it that way. So try again and just use some water on that. I'm lucky I carry it around with me all the time, because I figured one of these days, and especially today since all you had was a piece of paper on there, that I was going to get called by a cop. That's 2 and 6 months. I'm doing pretty good. And both times, they just said hi. You forget, people, not only because I know someone in the system, I also grew up with a cop, or grew up with the cops. Usually when you're a child of a cop, which my best friend was, all of the cops pay attention to you. So I don't have an innate fear of police. I'm sorry. So remember, go to your library, don't wear any of your clothes that you wear here, including your undies, and go look up your credit score. Go look up your FICO score. Go into People Search and go see what's up with you. And you can use that as a base to get the heck out of here. Look, there's a pigeon. Hello, pigeon. What are you up to? Hello, pigeon. So, a ham sandwich walks into a bar. Oh, God, Bun. Oh, my God. Stop that. No face, that's gross. Because, you know, at least one time a bartender does try to make up something really hideous. So, I don't remember what the last thing was. Maybe it'll pop up. So what do I get for a reward dinner that won't kill me? You know, my own reward to me, because I did well. I think I still talk too much, but hey. Burritos. I think I want burritos for dinner. He's probably not paying attention right now, or that's what he'd say. So, yeah. So like I said, we have the fire marshal, or the complaint to the fire marshal. I have to still find historical societies that cover this level, because there are different levels, you know, because of paint peeling and things. Oh yeah, we should do that one more time. Oh no, also, right here, see, this is what I wanted to, this is what I should chalk next time, except that'd probably be defamation. Right here, it says, wheelchair entrance at 8 Columbus Ave. It's completely painted over. I think I was looking for some place to complain about that, because that's ADA. And then one more walk. So, since we know how much they like ADA. And I'm actually even going to be surprised if they're open this weekend, since they're hostile to alternative lifestyles. So, because the list has gotten so long of the letters. I haven't picked a set of letters to say yet, since I'm bisexual. Which just means number 3 on the meter. Because I don't have a preference. So, no, that's a lie. I do have a preference. You have to be a genius. And look good in a suit. Those are my 2 requirements. Anybody, whoever, whatever, I don't care. But yeah. So, go check the back door and see if it's... I really wish he would have came out. See, this is me today. I have see my rainbow? It's more different kind of rainbow than I was wearing last time. So this one's rainbow on the extension itself. So it sticks out more. That, and I do the opposite. I do dark colors during the summer and light colors during the winter. So yeah, we'll see if this opens. Oh no, we're doing the ADA thing. So look. If I remember right, that has to have the enameling on it so it sticks out. I don't think they can figure out any other way to intone more that they don't want disabled people near them. So, oh my God, you just got here? I thought you were here before. So see, now that you're here, I've got to do another 15 minutes. You missed the cops. You missed me proving that the chalk on the pole was chalk. You missed me just blathering on. No Face called me out and told me not talk because nobody would give me the phone number. That's when I should have known you weren't here, because nobody would give me the phone number. And Carrie Ann's at work, and so is Papa Cat. And it's like, I need another mod. I think one of my mods left, which really sucks, but you know, it's their own lives. So, and since we're independently owned and operated, because anybody who does a club chain does not do well, because clubs are all individual and different. So, yeah, I need to start emphasizing that more, that I'm independently owned and operated. ASL is like my accountant. He comes in and gives me advice and then he leaves. Or consigliere, that's what I said yesterday. And Natalie is too. And Nora I'm going to kill, because now I'm going to have to research the Illuminati again. I actually did have a cat named Schrodinger. Illuminati freaks will know that author. Or not Schrodinger, Schrody is what I called him. His name was Schrodinger, not Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, I know. I think that's the thing. I think it's supposed to be enameled over so you can see. I mean, they've actually cleaned it up from the last time I saw it. Last time I saw it, it looked sort of like most of the enamel was gone. And it was still sort of scraggly. But now it's completely clean. And that's a violation. So they need to know these things. And especially up here where all the liberals hang out. All the hippies and liberals hang out. I need to tell them this, because they definitely need to put that up about the handicap access, because that's just ADA. So I thought there was somebody downwind smoking cigarettes. There is, but she doesn't have the vest on or a white shirt. She just has sort of a black outfit. Do they wear black or blue? I could have swore they were blue, and then the other day it was... What's that for? Oh! I didn't read it. See? This is what you do, Papa Cat. You and No Face. Oh, dad jokes from hell. Now I'm getting used to No Face, or Sean. Yes, I did add his name, but I didn't tell him why. They're gonna sit here at the bar and tell, you know, dad jokes. Now all I need is my security people to go drag people to the bar because he's not making enough. That's funny right there. If you only knew. Sean Face. Yes, and now I'm making everybody dizzy because I keep panning back and forth because the letters are still white on my phone. And it just got really cumbersome to just take another phone with me that I couldn't like set down because I had to have it on my wrist. So, okay, strike 2. Strike 3, then I'll just have to go rent some protesters and make a big noise around here. So mind your P's and Q's and don't try to, put the cops on me and the fact that I already took down your piece of paper. Hopefully it was when I showed up, so then he didn't show up for 25 minutes, which I would prefer. So they were putting other things in front of you that were more important than you. And this weekend especially, if you cause crap this weekend, the cops are not going to like you. You need to know that. This is the busiest weekend of the year. So if you guys make up crap for people, they're not going to be amused. And so as you can tell by now, the cops aren't really amused with you. So be good, you freaks. Whoops, I said that too loud. Yes, have my playlist running in a second browser. Oh, and you should go look at my shorts. That still always sounds weird. I have the latest short is Abby Not Minding Her Manners, I think it's called. But it's her trying to eat one of the cookies because now she really likes the cookies I get. So it's like being a pet owner is hilarious. It's like, we won't eat anything that falls on the ground, but if the dog or cat licks it, we're there. It's like, oh, they just licked a spot. And then the time one of my friends, we were all drinking and acting stupid and dropped guacamole on his face right between his eyes. It was hot guacamole. And she grabbed both sides of his cheek and just licked it off. And she was like, what the hell else I'm supposed to do? I didn't want him to get in his eyes. That one she didn't live down for the longest time. So, stuff and more stuff. And, if they're so big into keeping things clean, why don't they fix this? Why don't you fix the damn building? You're supposed to. And what is this yellow stuff? I see it in certain places, sort of like some kind of plastic infusion. I thought it was somebody doing a joke, but the joke is on me. I think they were serious about this stuff. And they haven't done a good job. Look at this. This is along the years where they come in here, 87 or 90. All their, repair work is crap. And it's supposed to be up to standard when they bought the building. So that's not something left behind. And that's the funky part, is they have to keep it up to standard the way it was before the building or when they buy it. So if that stuff was there before, they can use the same thing. So that's the loophole. But it just, look at it. It looks like crap. And I wonder if it's an earthquake risk. Ooh, that might be possible because that seems to happen at every pillar. That would be interesting. We can get a hold of the earthquake people for them to do, because there's a couple of big cracks here too. So they can come and look at it and then really give them twist their funny bones into having spent a lot of money. They'd be like, you could have just fixed up the things I noticed, but no, I had to call the earthquake people because there's some bureaucratic thing to check buildings, and I'm sure they'd love it. Somebody was talking about them fixing up, or them doing temporary fixes on things we call out on them. And that's bull here, because they're letting, that's marble facade, which I'm sure is probably still relatively cheap to buy. And then whatever that is, that's also eaten away. It's like, it'll cost some money, and they don't clean this. Yeah, if they power wash the fillers, they'd know that my chalk would come off. So, and this is the sucky part, I'm the one who has to go, aw, Carrie, I hate you. Excuse the interruption. They're actually supposed to be cleaning all of this too on a regular basis. And, they're going to wish they only dealt with me before I sick the real people on them. Because the real people aren't going to take no for an answer, and they won't let them put it off for very long. And that's just a bad paint job. Bet you they got people from the inside to do it. Which I don't think you can really do in a building. Oh well. Now I have something else But see, if Carrie Ann is on tonight, I'll be playing my dragon game, or I'll be working on an Afghan. Or maybe I'll even be brushing Abby, because she's got a double coat and she needs to be brushed every few days. And Papa Cat purposely ruffled the supermodel today, so I've got to go chase her down and unruffle her. I'm growling at Carrie Ann because of soda. It's like they're really pretty when you see them, but as long as they're not yours, you're excited, because a big cat like that is a big cat. So I almost wound up with one. Oh my God, that lady had a lot of perfume on. I thought we didn't do perfume anymore. Whew. Hope that doesn't get stuck in my nose. Whew. But yeah, there was somebody that was one of my grooming channels. I didn't know that Pup Groomer actually put out grooming videos, so I have to go invade her YouTube. Who had a video like, this is when you have a real Maine Coon, and it's soda basically size. And it's like, yeah. So now I'm talking about somebody's cat on my streaming. I don't care. I ain't hell. I'll probably like sit on the couch and not move, even though I have laundry to fold and put away. When you're a goth person, you have a cat that has white fur. Ugh. Everything gets, and you're ADHD, everything gets decatted before you put it away. So, yeah. See, this is what I love about Fuzz. She always goes and finds it. She even found the sister's website yesterday. That was weirdly awesome. And yeah, I think I talked about moose earlier that you totally missed. Because I was trying to think. See, I haven't been to the parade in years. And it was like, knowing them, they're going to be Canadian, and somebody will have moose ears or something. I wish I could come over here early. Might be able to, actually. No, we can't. I'm sorry. I wish you didn't have to do that. You'll get cooties. Someone walked in behind me. Okay, so yes, I have to go watch hers, because I have the other one that does it. Now that she has enough viewers, she does it for free. And so she does like SPCA pets and stuff, and people who have a big animal and didn't necessarily know how much it would cost to groom, but they don't get rid of them, stuff like that. Yeah, the one I watched actually groomed a herding huge. How about that? It was like the size of Bernays. Yes, and that's what I call Bernese. I call him Bernays. It's just Doug. And did an amazing job on him. So it's like, I gotta watch Pup Groomers. So Pup Groomer 20. Pup Groomer 20. Okay, yeah, I'll remember that. So, okay, I've been here for 15 minutes because Fuzzy showed up. This is the thing in my head. Especially the locals, I'll call you guys. Or the people who run the club. And I was going to say it anyway, and I completely forgot. Everybody gets one chance. So this is sort of to you, Sean, because I've known you guys the longest, and you're, in the club or work at the club. So because and I'm glad nothing happened here today. I was not looking forward to it, and we're still hanging out at the club and enjoying ourselves and throwing, God, what did we throw at each other? Limes. We used to throw limes at each other at the end of the night, because you can't keep them really, and you could try, but they just aren't nice. And so sometimes, you get stupid and you start throwing fruit at each other. So that's the only thing I want to say in reference to last night. Everybody here that is part of the staff gets one chance. So, because this stays as it is, the club. So we had club today, and we had cops, and cops always show up at clubs. The funny part was when my friend first 5 years, I think he was a police officer. That is so funny. First 5 years my friend was a police officer, he'd come to pee at the club and people would get totally freaked out that there was a cop car in front of the club. So I wish I could do that, have a cop car here, but you know, it's San Francisco, it's busy. So yes, go room raid. I'm going to show the pyramid and think of moose. But honestly, a really sexy guy with moose ears would be really neat. Which is very possible. At least he'll have something on besides the ears. Ah. Yay! Leanne, I don't think I know her. Toronto. I'll have to go check it out myself later on when I get home. So, yes, Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle. So, except one of these days I'll figure out how to put them up on the top. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? It should be interesting because we're going to take the ferry over. So, ciao, Bellas.